You know, when the draw for the group stage was made, I think most fans had their eye on this match. Two of the very best in Europe, and it has pride of place on the fixture list. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Well, the Bosphorus is very much part of the story here in Istanbul, and we're on the European side of it at the home of Galatasaray. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage action tonight. It's Galatasaray, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, after their draw in the opening game, Derek, Arsenal need a win here today. They certainly can't afford to lose this one. This is a key game for them.
And the starting 11 for Galatasaray.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Well, let's see if something comes of this. Zaniolo. Long way out. Well, the keeper did his job. Didn't really have to work hard, in all honesty. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward. And those three are key to this team's creativity.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's got great technique when he's shooting from distance, Derek. He's one of those players that strikes the ball so cleanly because he hits it with his laces through the back of the ball. It starts to dip and swerve on the goalkeeper, and that's what makes him so dangerous from shots outside the box.
And a simple clearance, a good one. Martin Ødegaard. Intelligent threaded pass here. Oh, a fine block. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. An example of how to press. Gabriel Jesus. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Leo Dubois. Davinson Sanchez. Romo. Nicolo Zaniolo. Luis Romo. Really nice ball. A matter of keeping his composure. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Little. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. What can he do with it now? Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Saka. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. Could play it in. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Oh, he's gone for goal. But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Nicolo Zaniolo. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. A corner to Arsenal. Will this be the catalyst for an equaliser? And giving it away. Yilmaz. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. And Little. Perfect challenge. Luis Romo. Good movement. Zaniolo. And snuffing out the danger. Teammates available. Martin Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Can he do it? Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. And look at that. A goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at his reaction to the initial shot. He's so sharp. He deserves that goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Romo. Chicaldao. Well, very effective play in possession. Luis Romo. Well, they keep passing away. Intercepting it intelligently. Little. Oh, tremendous vision. Just the challenge that was required. Chicaldao. On the ball, Zaniolo. And scope for them to produce something exciting. A fine reading of the situation. Jesus. Well, no stopping him. It will be Arsenal's corner as they try to nudge in front in this game. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, good save. Excellent header. Well, pressure building. Another corner. Not really the ideal clearance. Chance to take the lead. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. And he takes it on. Well, couldn't quite hit the target. Close, though.
Well, had it been on target, I think the goalkeeper had that one covered. Well, as you can see, Arsenal have certainly created enough chances, but their finishing just hasn't been good enough. But you do feel they must score soon.
Well, they need the ball once more. They know that full well. Really getting stuck in. And Little. And he might be through here. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. And the whistle is... Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, a struggle for Galatasaray to keep possession here. Yilmaz. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Can't miss, surely! They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. Martin Ødegaard. Pedro Gonçalves. Here's Little now. Ball back with Galatasaray now. Nicolo Zaniolo. Well, possibilities in the centre. Over the touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. And really pressing their opponents. A room to roam on the wing. And whipped into the box. A decisive clearance it was. Tete. Zaniolo. Can he put it in? Well, the power was there. Not really the placement, however. Goal kick. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Manchester United.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
That's a good-looking ball. Oh, the post denied him. Danger averted.
Well, they're certainly getting closer. You just sense that the goal is coming. They're playing so well at the moment.
Could be threatening. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Little. It's with Ødegaard. Little. Gabriel. And Little. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. And promising stuff from Arsenal. That's a good-looking shot. Oh, he saved it well. So the corner played into the box. And taking care of the situation. Martin Ødegaard. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Nicolo Zaniolo. A very effective challenge put in. Difficult to stop him. And the referee has given the corner, so maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. And the keeper takes the fall, but the main thing is he held on to it. Arsenal have given it away. Into the final 20 minutes. Tete. Possession lost by Arsenal. And played the pass well. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. And players waiting in the centre. Clear deflection off the defender there. Trying to deliver it accurately. Still alive. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Firing it towards goal. Easy save.
Well, they may be losing, but Arsenal are certainly looking a threat, and you can sense it's only a matter of time before they do level things up here.
First things first, they need possession of the ball. Just the clearance that was called for. Possession one. Jesus. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? A disappointing end to the move. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, big chance. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Really had to make that save to give them a chance.
Well, great save, but now they have to create a chance of their own. Not long left now.
Over it comes. Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. Great vision to switch the play. And it's Gabriel Jesus. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Kaan. Gabriel Jesus. Time and the scoreline against Arsenal, but still they're in this. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Romo. Well, the referee trying to play advantage there, but it wasn't forthcoming. Oh, tremendous vision. All cleared away, but at the expense of a corner. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. So the final whistle now, and disappointment for Arsenal, you've got to say. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, that makes it difficult.
Luis Romo. From the English capital, a very special occasion. Arsenal against Manchester United, a game everyone is thoroughly looking forward to. Live coverage coming your way next here on EA TV. And this is the scene here at the Emirates Stadium in North London, and I'm delighted to be able to report that it's a perfect day weather-wise. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal taking on Manchester United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
And just blotting out the danger. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. And it's opening up. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over.
Well, I have to say, that's a really composed finish. He had to get that absolutely right. He certainly did that.
Action underway once more. Let's see if United have the wherewithal to square the game. Well, the hosts will be determined to claim all 3 points, and they know if results go their way, they could end the day at the summit, Stuart.
Well, they've certainly had a great start to the season, and they've played some really good football. Hopefully we get more of the same today.
Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Gabriel Jesus. Bukayo Saka. And the cross goes in. Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. Clattered away. Bradley. Good pass. Now with Greenwood. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And a throw-in for Arsenal. Andrew Robertson. Martin Ødegaard. Little now. Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going through his mind, Stuart.
Well, he shouldn't approach this differently to any other game. He's just got to forget the crowd and go out and play.
Garcia. Højlund. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Højlund. Well, no stopping him. Can he convert? And able to close down the shot. Saka. Little. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
Jesus. Getting in there to intercept. Manuel Ugarte. United finding space on the wing. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Pedro Gonçalves. David Garcia. Gabriel Jesus. It's with Ødegaard. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Still possibilities. Well, they survived the attack. And he did what he had to do defensively. Mario. And unable to keep possession. Bradley. Bruno Fernandes has it. Now, options are plenty. Ugarte. United struggling to keep possession here. Arsenal could be onto something. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. Sound piece of defending. Well, the half-time whistle fast approaching. It's Arsenal with the lead. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts on their performance so far.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
David Garcia. Well, a poor pass it was. No getting away from it. Throw in here. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Andrew Robertson. Here's Little now. Here's Robertson. He's in here. Couldn't grab hold of it.
Well, what a great save that was to keep them in this. May just be the impetus they need, as they certainly haven't been at their best today.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. And the keeper more than equal to it. Short corner favoured. Has eyes for goal. Oh, good work by the keeper. And he's fired over the corner. Managed to get it out of there. Counter-attacking, very much an option. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Alan Velasco. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Now with Greenwood. And there we have it. Back underway then, and work to do for United, given the scoreline. And tidy defensive play. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Defenders need to cover. Making sure it didn't get past him. Just knocked it out of there. Fran Garcia. And Bailov on the ball. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Brentford. Little. This looks more than decent. Full marks for trying it. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savour it. Pure brilliance.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the finish is so clever. He just gets his toe under the ball and dinks it over the keeper. That's a lovely goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Bruno Fernandes has it. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Højlund. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Magnificent defending. And players waiting in the centre. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, they need to get bodies back. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. And a good-looking ball. A very effective clearance. Has eyes for goal. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ugarte. Ibanez.
It's a message from Jay Cheatham. Happy birthday, Jay.
Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. How about the cross? Could reduce the deficit. Corner awarded to Manchester United. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, not cleared away completely. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Might be a chance here. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. So continuing with the action, United still behind, but this game very much a contest. Advantage, Arsenal. Pedro Gonçalves. It's with Ødegaard. Giacomo Raspadori. It should be! Going for the chip. Well, there's something really eye-catching about a well-executed chip. A bit unlucky there.
Well, it's an audacious effort, but he doesn't quite get it right, does he?
Bradley. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Manchester United facing Wolves. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. He could pick out a teammate. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. High quality defending. Little now. Arsenal have given it away. And he's lost custody of... Well, there it is! Can you believe this? From 2 down, they now find themselves level.
Well, as the replay shows us, this is the way to beat tight marking. Just look how he turns with the ball. That's a fantastic goal, you have to say.
Raspadori. Bukayo Saka. It's with Gabriel. Just 15 minutes remaining. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, no danger now. Plenty of support here. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Bradley. Good-looking sequence. Throw into Manchester United. It needs an accurate cross. Pulls it back. No, high-quality defending. Superbly read and executed. 10 minutes to go. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they forge ahead? No! And all because of the goalkeeper. Margins, margins.
Well, he has done well there, but he should have won the game. They probably won't get another chance now.
Well cleared away. Marcel Ruiz. Davide Fratesi. United could get in behind the defence. On the attack, is there to be late drama? A chance to settle it. That was going in.
Well, Arsenal have to get the ball forward quickly now. The crowd are demanding just that little bit more effort. What a finish we've got on our hands here.
Good run, very much in control of the situation. Delivered into the area here. Well, promised much, but delivered little in the final analysis.
Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but in the end, he got it all wrong.
And Justin Bailo has it now. Back now to the goalkeeper. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? That's a nice looking ball. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw
We simply have to focus on this man. In fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Brentford versus Arsenal.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And the match is underway. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Well, here's how the lineup looks for Brentford.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal.
Well, they're also playing with two wingers, which should mean an exciting game here. This will come down to which pair get the better of their fullbacks.
Little, an encouraging Arsenal move. But nothing comes of it. Arsenal will doubtless put everything into winning the game after only drawing in the last match against Manchester United. How about this time, Stuart?
Yeah, it was a good game, wasn't it? Plenty of action at both ends. 2-2, probably the fair result. Today, they just need to play with a bit more freedom, and if they can do that, they'll win this one.
Teamwork and passing in evidence. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Oh, big opportunity. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season, highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Well, what a great title race this looks like being. Yes, there's a long way to go, but it's difficult to split these teams at the moment. Let's hope I'm right.
Could be threatening. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Del Castillo. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Gabriel Jesus. Opportunity it is. Opportunity still there. There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Christian Nørgaard. Lucas Martinez Quarta. On the ball, Jensen. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Schade. Firing it in. And no problems at all for the keeper. Could be dangerous. And the ball is loose. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goal.
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. They're trying to chip it over the keeper. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Making sure nothing came of it. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And tidy defensive play. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, good run, this. Now, what can he do with it? Really good build-up, but no end product. Opportunity! Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Shade. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Very effective pass. Can he put it in? Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Well, he's certainly not alone. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Well, great read there to intercept. Shade. What can he do with it now? Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew. Christian Nørgaard. Brilliantly blocked. Bukayo Saka. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? And still a chance. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Christian Nørgaard. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Out of play, and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. Well, no way through. Gabriel Jesus. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but into the keeper's gloves. So here we are, moving close to half-time, and the visitors with work to do, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, I wouldn't say they've been at their very best, but they've still created a lot of good opportunities. It's their finishing that's let them down, and that's what needs to improve.
Oh, great attacking play. Gabriel Jesus. Real chance. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
That is that for the first half. Off and running again as we reflect upon an eye-catching first-half display from Arsenal. Fabiano Parisi. Well, possibilities inside the box. And defensive play to be applauded. Great defending here. Superbly read and executed. Another block. Electing to shoot. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. Well, 2-1 it is here. Well, let's send it over to Alex, because I understand there's been a goal at Selhurst Park.
Yeah, it's a goal for Spurs. It was a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 53 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Not really the high percentage option to try your luck from there.
Well, his teammates aren't particularly happy. He was never going to score from there.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. What can they do from here? Could be! Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Mecha. Well, a successful player is always going to be linked with other clubs, and there seems to be more than a grain of truth to the rumours. What do you make of it, Stuart?
Yes, of course, it's a big fee, but the figure of around about £35 million is just about right, I would say. We'll just have to wait and see if it's enough for them to agree to the deal.
In position here to protect the ball. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Good physical play. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Bukayo Saka. Jensen. On the ball, Jensen. Felix Mecha. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Brentford facing Manchester United. On the offensive. And just missing the target. Still in front, though.
Well, it was certainly close, you have to say that, but not quite close enough.
And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Really good challenge. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Chance to set up an equaliser from the corner.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
Well, you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. And an update from Turf Moor. There's been a goal there. Alex Scott, who has scored it.
It's a goal for Burnley. They're the first on the score sheet here with 69 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Little. 20 minutes remaining. Pedro Gonçalves. And playing it through. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Now the quick counter-attack could be on.
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
And Little. Clean challenge. Parisi. Oh, moving it nicely. And played in. And he's got to clear his lines. Martin Ødegaard. Just getting word that something has happened at St James's Park. Let's find out what. Here's Alex.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. It was an early cross into the box, and it was a great headed finish. They've pulled ahead by 2 with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Cheers, Alex. Christian Nørgaard. Lucas Martinez Quarta.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Will he play it in? Oh, a fine block. Offside the decision. And time for the change now. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. Well, from what I'm hearing, there's been a goal in the Leeds match. And the chance is on. This could be it. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Well, apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. To confirm, Villa have scored in that match. And they're in front at the moment by 2-1. Brennan Johnson. And a tidy tackle. Andrew Robertson. It's with Ødegaard. Little. Could be dangerous. And the defensive intervention there. Jensen. Felix Mecha. On the ball, Jensen. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. And the referee decides enough is enough. It's the end of the game. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes.